Everybody, welcome back to J&V Rock Hounding. I'm Jay, and I'm on the road. There's my truck. So I stopped on one of the sides of the Kentucky stuff road cut, and show you some of the stuff I got. And picked up a bunch of geodes this time, and I want to show you. I might try to crack some. I'm not going to do it here. I'm getting loaded. I don't know how close they are to getting done with me, but I'm going to turn this around and show you the stuff I've got right here. So yeah, I picked up several geodes, and here's some more of the Kentucky stuff, you know. Oh, dropped one. Picked up a few pieces of it. I want to try to tumble some of these smaller pieces. There's a big chunk. Hold on a minute. Alright, I had to change so that the macro lens would come in. Where'd that spot go? There was a good spot showing on the thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's got good, some good stuff in it. This one was so dirty I couldn't tell nothing about it, but I went ahead and grabbed it. Oh, there's showing some good chalcedony in it. Another geode. A couple of these geodes felt pretty light, so I think yeah, I got a couple good sized ones. This one right here is huge. I think that one's going to be mostly solid. Here's one that's partially broke open. Let me come over here. Showing some crystals on it. So yeah. And this right here. This right here was kind of neat because it's showing crystallization on the outside. Solidification. It's pretty heavy, so I'm pretty sure it's solid, so this one might be a better candidate to cut. So, yeah, and then I brought a couple others that I've got in the backpack inside the truck there that I'm going to give, or that I'm going to possibly crack here on the road. I picked up a bag of tiny shells and bigger shells and so like that to send to Melissa. So Ma, when you see this, and that's another baggie of little stuff and some bigger stuff to do stuff with. If you don't want it, then I'll give it to somebody else. But yeah, I got my chisel and my little 2-pound sledge. Yeah, let me show you this one a little bit better in the sun, because this one looks pretty cool too. Really botryoidal on top there. Really cool. I'd say it's going to be mostly solid though, but I might try to crack on this one though. I don't know. I mean, look at how that sun's hitting that right there. It's pretty cool. Almost looks like a grape agate. Yeah. At least I can find some cool stuff in Kentucky. Today's the 3rd. Sunday is, in case anybody saw this is a piece off the Somerville lace. I had a chunk of it in here and it kind of broke apart, and that was just a little piece that was still sitting here. And there's another little piece. I gave the 2 pieces that was still in here to Ken when I met up with him, Ken Gerard. I met up with him. Look at that little B piece, Kentucky stuff. But let me stop this. Okay, so I got back up in the truck and I rolled up the window so the wind noise wasn't so bad. But yeah, I'll show you a couple of the geodes. I brought a couple from the creek that I've collected, you know, just to good sized geodes. Here's a little bit smaller one, but I've collected those at, I think it was the creek I went to with Maria, but I also have several of these from that last video that I did in here. That one road cut I went to that my buddy told me about. So yeah, I've got several geodes in here. So if I get a chance this week sometime, I will add to this video. If I don't, then I probably won't even, you won't even be seeing this, but I'll try my best to find a time to I had that window down and the wind was just whipping today. It was blowing dust all over the place. But yeah, I'm gonna probably try to crack some of those. Probably not all of them because there's a lot. I actually have a lot in here. I mean, I collected so many this morning, so I wasn't expecting to find that many geodes. They've all fell out since the last time I come down through there. So yeah, I grabbed them. That one that I did in the last Truckhound Chronicles video was from the same place that I was just showing you, the ones over there. Not the ones I've just pulled out of the backpack, but the ones at the Kentucky stuff road cut. And yeah, it had all kinds of little tiny dull terminated crystals in it. So I'm hoping some of those will have stuff like that in it too. Still haven't cleaned that other one up yet. I need to do that. But yeah, if I find anything else over the next couple of days or whatever, I'll add that to this video too. Kind of make it the first week of February, you know, episode 7, I guess it would be. So, I mean, if I knew that they was going to take a little bit longer, I'd go ahead and get out and crack one of these. But the wind's blowing so hard on top of everything else, it'd be probably hard to film it and hear it for y'all to hear it. So anyways, I'll find a chance. I'm going back to Florida this week. Got a few stops in Tennessee probably tomorrow, and I'll probably be back at the house tonight. So I might, if I get home and it's still daylight, I'll probably try to crack some at the house. So take a couple of them home and crack on them. So all right guys, thanks. We'll see you whenever I start the video back up. Hey guys, so I've found some time. I'm done for the week, and I'm gonna crack some of these geodes. I've got plenty of time to kill, so yeah, I've picked out some. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. I'll show you where I'm sitting at. I'm at a truck stop at the way end of this huge truck stop parking lot. So I might, before I leave here, I might get up and look around in some rock and stuff like that that's sitting here on the edge of this property. So You never know what you can find unless you look, right? So I've got geodes from 3 different locations sitting here, and I've got a little sheet set up, pillowcase, so that I can catch any little crystals or anything like that come out, so I'm not picking them up off the ground. So I've got geodes from the Kentucky stuff location, that road cut. I've got some from 3 of them from one of the creeks that I go to. I think I got these at the creek that I went to with Maria. And then I've got 4 little ones that I'm going to try to crack from that road cut that my buddy told me about. And you'll see the difference in how different they look, but they're all geodes. So anyways, I'll turn around and explain some of this stuff to you. All right, so these 3 right here are from the creek that I went to with Maria. They don't look like typical geodes. They look pretty churty. You know, I picked these out specifically because a lot of times when I've cracked some like this, they've been, they're the kind that's had the good yellow crystals in them. All these right here, there's a couple of them I know are like this right here. It's a lot. As big as that sucker is, I'm just afraid it's going to just crumble into pieces when I try to crack it. So I'm going to be careful with it. But this is from the Kentucky stuff location. And you can see this one kind of had part of it broke off, and it's got, looks like it's got some chalcedony right there. It's either, it might be calcite. I'm not sure, but there's also some good crystals showing right there on that edge, but there's still a lot left, so I'm going to try to crack on that. This one's pretty thin. I think I might save this one and cut this one because it's kind of flat, and it's showing signs that it might have chalcedony, so I think I'll save that one, but because I still got quite a few here. That one's pretty light. That one's kind of light, but it's small. Yeah, so for its size, this one's pretty light. But you see the difference between the way that looks, the way these look, and then these. There's 2 more sitting there, but these are the ones from that one other location. Distance-wise, these are more western central Kentucky. These are more central Kentucky, more eastern central, and that's more central. So there's quite a bit of range difference in where these are located. But let me try to get this set up. I got to figure out where I'm going to put the camera at, because I'm kind of just sitting here on the ground next to the truck. But yeah, I'm sitting here at the end of this truck stop. If I showed you on the other side of my truck, you'd see that there's a big, huge parking lot that's mostly empty down on this end. So let me see if I got this little gimbal's got like a tripod on it. And I've got safety glasses that I'm going to be wearing. These are sunglasses, but they're safety glasses. You can see that little number right there. So, and when you're cracking geodes like this, it's definitely best to have some kind of safety glasses on. These feel pretty hard or solid, so and they might be hard to crack, but we're going to give it a shot. Oh, that cracked pretty easy. Okay. It's not got a very big spot in it, but it's got some pretty weird crystallization going on right there. See that formation right there and right there? Huh. But otherwise, it's solid quartz. See how white that is? Well, there's one. It ain't the greatest, but hey, they can't all be great, you know. Let's go ahead and do this one. I don't see any good crystal points come out of that. This one feels pretty light. I don't see a good place to try and start the crack though. Alright, it's too wobbly. Let's try it on this side. It's pretty wobbly on this side too. Try to keep cracking them in the same spot, you know, keep the thing on the same spot. There's some people I watch do this, and they'll turn it, they'll just keep turning them and angling the you know, they'll turn it this way, they'll turn the geode, and they'll start cracking it in a different direction. I try to keep it the same spot, so that's pretty tough, man. It feels light though, so it should be. I'm breaking right through that daggum sheet. I wish I could get it right through that little spot right there, but it won't stay good. It won't stay in that position. Let me see if I can. Give you something to laugh at if I crack my daggum knuckles with this thing. Yeah, that thing ain't wanting to crack. Alright, whatever. Let's try the next one. For as big as this one is, it feels pretty light. It's gonna be hard to crack though. It's just oddly shaped. Yeah. That piece fall off of it. Maybe I should try it from this side. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's solid. It didn't feel solid. Oh well. There's some junk in it. Huh. It really didn't feel that solid. Yeah, let's try one of these real quick. It's got some of that sugar crystal looking stuff in it. Otherwise, it's pretty much solid. And they're not even loose. There's not any of those double terminated ones in it. It's just kind of look at the way that I call them sugar crystals. Well, I'm not having a good go of it here. There ain't none of that stuff I want to keep, so I'm going to shake this off. That thing's just getting eat up. Maybe I should double it up again. Do it this way. Look how just went right through that. This one feels like it's pretty light too, so definitely more of that sugar crystal in there. Just kind of took the top off of it. I want to try to keep cracking it. Feels, I bet you it's going to be solid, but I've done moved out of frame, ain't I? Let's Smooth this down a little bit. That's as far down as it'll go. Well, yeah, that one's pretty much crap too. All right, dadgummit, let's go with this one. This one definitely feels, it's got to be hollow. As big as that one is, it feels so light. We got to get one good one. Oh yeah, this one's gonna have all kinds of stuff in it. Let's do this. Let's turn it around so you can see what all comes out. Yeah, that's gonna clean up nice. Got a lot of that sugar quartz in it. So much iron staining in it. Look how much is coming out of it. Yeah, I can get them out all day long. I'm gonna have to get a baggie. So much iron, it's hard to see the little bitty clusters that's in there. All right, hold on, I got to get me a baggie. Okay. Let's try another one. That one, I'm not going to crack all these. Try to find another good one that feels hollow. All right, let's crack one of these little ones right here. Let's try one of these suckers. I'm used to doing this in my driveway where I can kind of let it dig down in the ground a little bit. Lord mercy. Just bust her right on through. Let's look at this one a little bit closer. See, these got different structures, different minerals and stuff like that that's inside of them. I don't know if you can see down in that little corner right there. Put this one in a baggie by itself. Is there anything in that that's interesting? A lot of powder. do this. Whatever that is, it's so fine. It's like almost like sand or salt or something. Seriously, it's like sand. Huh. Alright, well, that one's bagged up by itself. Let's do another one of those. If I can get that thing to kind of stabilize. I'm not going to hit these as hard. I forgot that I was zoomed in. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but that looks pretty pink. Put that one in the baggie by itself. I gotta get me some more baggies. These are different. Yeah, these are quite a bit different from them other ones. Barely was tapping that thing. Whoa. Look at that. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Just kind of broke up in so many pieces. Is that barite or what would that be? Save all that. Yep. Well, those are definitely interesting. I got to go back to that location. Get some more of these. see that. Since I had you zoomed in. Great camera work there, Jeffrey. Well, I got one more of those. I got more, but they're all like smaller, like quite a bit smaller. Pick out a couple of them and show you what I mean. See, I got, that one's already broke. I got smaller ones. I was just going to cut these with the saw because they're so small. Here's another one. No, that one's broke too. Yeah. This right here is not too small. This is the one I pulled out of that one rock, I think. Oh. I wonder what that is. Well, that's interesting. That's more of that white, whatever that white stuff is. Get another baggie. All right, one more of these from that one spot. Well, heck. Well, as hard as that was to crack, man alive, you'd think it wouldn't have been so hard because it's got a pretty good little pocket right there. Is that dogtooth calcite? I think those are little dogtooth calcites. Cool. There's quartz and I think there's dogtooth calcite in it. Okay, well that's pretty cool. Alright, was there anything on the... Let's turn it over. Last baggie. I might have to combine some of these because I might try to crack it. Look at how much came out of that one. That's going to clean up pretty nice though. Let's try this little one right here. I don't have much hope on some of these though. Well, it cracked. Definitely got those double terminated ones. It's not a big hollow. It's definitely got some on the thing here. Some of these in my hand and zoom in on it. Alright, I gotta figure something out. Hold on, guys. Alright. That one's bagged up. I combined a couple of these other ones. I might have to do that again because I'm gonna crack another one of these. Let's see what this one holds. Lord mercy. Yeah, that thing was pretty solid. It's got some chalcedony in it. Definitely got some quartz. It's got some solid chalcedony on the edge right here. Yep. Nothing really came out of it. Okay, there's no small crystals or anything like that. Back out. Let's do this one right here. This thing feels pretty light. Let's give it a shot. Heck with it. blew open on me. It's got that iron staining in it. Might have to keep cracking on it. Yeah, it's trying to come apart right there. Let's see if I can get it to continue to crack here. Yeah, didn't take much coaxing. Yeah, I got several of these. I'm gonna have to just let them set and iron out. Get a bunch of these little bitty crystals out of there. Yeah, I can put this in that bag with this stuff. Let's get us a clean canvas. I ain't worried about that stuff. I'm not picking anything up off the ground unless I see some little pieces of double terminated. I gotta put this stuff in a bag. Might as well go ahead and crack. This one looks like it's got some chalcedony in it. And it feels kind of heavy. I might have to cut that one. This one feels pretty heavy. It feels pretty heavy, but let's give it a shot. Alright. Let's see, I need to move this over some. It's probably going to be the last one right here. Well, it's kind of the last one I got anyway, so, because I'm not going to cut that big one over here. I done tried this one and it wasn't going anywhere, and this right here I want to cut. So those are the last three anyway. I have to just cut this one too. Yeah, that one ain't doing nothing. Let's try. Darn it. Still on the same line as that first time I was trying to crack on it. I might have to just cut this one. Oh, there we go. And just a little bit of a pocket, but it's It's got the toroidal chalcedony in it. There just ain't much to it. Oh well. Alright, hold on guys. Alright, we got this big old pile next to where I was cracking them geodes. And I was just looking at it and there's calcite. Hold on a minute. Yeah, there's a piece of calcite all in this. Oh, dadgummit. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of this. I've got a lot of this stuff. You know, I'm right now I'm right on the border of Georgia and Florida. I'm inside Georgia. But this is stuff that they make gravel out of. Oh, what the heck? I can't hold this thing down and it does that crap. So yeah, I cracked that one that I couldn't crack. It was all just solid, just chert. I busted it up in a bunch of pieces. Yeah, I can see pieces of calcite all through that stuff. I don't see anything like really interesting to pick up and take home, but I could dig through it a little bit. Let's see what's in the sand over here. But this is what I do as a truck hound, as a rock hound truck driver. I get out and look around in spots like this. A lot of times I'm at job sites and stuff like that, but just never know what you're going to find unless you get out and look around. I don't expect hardly to find much most places I go. It's just a concrete dump. Just sand and concrete. I'm not seeing much of anything. I'm not going back in there. Fire ant hill. Ooh. Yep, fire ant hill. Let me zoom in. Those suckers will tear you up. There's more fire ant hill. I ain't gonna step on that one. Yeah, I don't see anything. kind of a dump pile right there. Sometimes you can find stuff like this. What's that? Cliche, or whatever you say that. I don't really see anything in all that. I'm looking through all the weeds and okay, hold on guys. All right, well, had to have a little bit of fun out here on the road. I had some time, so I'm gonna get back in the truck and start heading towards the house. Find a place to park for the night because I can't make it. It's Friday evening, Friday afternoon right now. Can't make it all the way home. But you'll probably see this video. I'm a weirdo. Check this out. So right now I've got 332 videos posted up. I think that's including counting shorts and long form videos both. So I could post this video because I'm pretty much done with it. I just need to combine it and put it out there, right? And that would be my 333rd video. The only person that really has any significance to is me. 3 is my favorite number. 3 is my lucky number. And so for the longest time, like going back to when I first had email, I had 333 on the end of my email. Like one of my emails was Bodine 333. One of my nicknames is Jethro. So Jethro, Bodine, whatever. So I always threw 333 on there. And still have that email. I don't really use it hardly anymore, but a lot of the people who've known me from the beginning of doing this, before I even started YouTube, my Discord name was Jethro71. My actual channel name on YouTube was Jethro when I first started too, Jethro71 or Jethro333. Phone died. It'll be a weird transition. Oh well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me crack some geodes. There were some those ones from that road cut. Those were really cool. I got to figure out what some of that stuff is inside there. But those other ones, the sugar quartz is okay, but maybe they'll look better once I clean them up and stuff like that. So I have to do an update video on that stuff. But I'm out here on the road. I collected those out here on the road. I collected them this week on Monday, matter of fact. So figured I'd do a Truckhound Chronicle video showing you, cracking them and everything like that. I didn't really show picking them up, but I probably should have. It's just kind of a busy road cut, so I don't usually try to film at it. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think about that stuff. Maybe I'll bring some more geodes out on the road with me that I collected from the creek and try to crack some of them. That's fun. I wish I could bring a saw with me. Get an extension cord. I could plug it up in the truck and then saw some stuff open out on the road. Yeah, I don't never really have time like that to do that where it's daylight hours, but that would be interesting to do. Maybe get me a cheap 7-inch tile saw and just bring little things to cut, or cut stuff I find out on the road. That's an idea. I might try to do that, because I could definitely get an extension cord long enough to throw in here and, you know, run it out there. Bring me a couple gallon jugs of water to put in the saw. I might just do that. What do you guys think? Would you be interested in seeing me do that from the road? I could even try to do a live or something. Okay, I'm getting off here. I've made this long enough, but yeah. So if you don't see this until after Sunday, it's because I decided to wait and do I'm going to do a video with Taylor looking for some Kentucky agates on Sunday, as long as the weather permits. I might post this up after that video. I don't know. I'll decide tonight. I might just go ahead and post this video up tonight. Anyways, either way, I appreciate you guys watching, and I am closing in on 1,000. Last I looked, I need 44, I think. 44 more. It's getting close. I got to get on the road, guys. We will catch y'all later. I'm Jay. V's at home. Actually, V's at work, and she's going to be calling me here in any minute. So we'll catch y'all later. Bye.